Alright, hey guys, welcome back to GIanaSadeBlog. I'm here with another video. I'm wearing this annoying shirt. It's supposed to be off the shoulder like this. I don't know if I just have really broad shoulders and it's not sitting right, but it keeps on going like this, so whatever. It looks kind of ugly like that though, but whatever. So, welcome back to my channel. If you guys saw the title of the video, obviously you did because you clicked on it. It is doing a full face of Wish makeup. It took a while for this makeup to get here. It took like, I don't know what, 2 months to get here. And only one of the items didn't come. It was like this glitter that I ordered. And what else? Yeah, only one of the items didn't come. And what else? Everything comes to like $77. I don't know why it was so expensive. I think it's because all the taxes and that actually, so if you order something on Wish, a lot of the items will say it's for $1, it's free, but then it adds like shipping and taxes on it. So it ended up coming up to like $77. And that was with me using like a coupon code too. So yeah, so this is everything. I put everything in this box, all these little packages. I haven't really looked at anything, but I have opened them because I do order from AliExpress too, so I had to rip open them, and they all look in the same plastic bag. So let's actually just run through. Actually, I'm not gonna run through everything. I'm gonna pull everything out now, and then we will go from there. All right, so guys, I'm back. So I took everything out of the bag. I took everything out of the bags and I put them in this like little pouch. So let's go for the first item. So the first thing that I got, let me put this like right here. So the first thing that I got, so this is a serum. So I got a serum to try. So I'll put the price of what everything was on the screen, and it'll literally show you. I'll probably put it like right here. I'll put the price of it right here so you guys can see what it is. So this is the primer. So this is the B6 Hyaluronic Serum Concentrate. It's supposed to be, wow, these are so tiny. It's supposed to be anti-wrinkle something. And it's supposed to have hyaluronic acid. I can't read what else it's supposed to be on there. So this is what the serum looks like. It looks like it has little gold flakes. I doubted it. It is actually gold flakes. So I'm actually excited and kind of scared to try this. Smell it. It kind of has no smell to it. So I'm just going to squirt some directly on my face. Yeah, let's rub this in. Okay, I smell something now. It's a very faint scent. This feels like I'm rubbing in like literally the little glitter that they put in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not going anywhere. It's just gonna stick on my face. All right, so I rubbed it all into my skin and it doesn't feel terrible, but it just feels not good. It feels a little like kind of silicone-y, it feels like a thin silicone is all over my face. So it feels like a thin layer of silicone. It doesn't feel horrible, but it doesn't feel the best. But I gotta say though, my skin does feel hydrated, which is nice. But the gold flakes that they put in there, it is all over my face. So that is not gonna be going anywhere. That didn't rub in. I figured it wasn't real gold flakes, because the gold flakes, if it was, it would have kind of dispersed and just went like disappeared into nothing. So these are probably just little glitter flakes. So I'm not gonna sit here and try to pick them off. Hopefully the foundation covers it. If it doesn't, like, oh well. So now we're gonna go in with our foundation. So for foundation, I got the Era Soft Matte Long Liquid Foundation. And I got it in the color, I don't know. By the way, this serum is feeling like it's irritating my skin a little bit right now. So just keep that in mind. So this is how the box came. All the boxes came pretty messed up, considering. So I think this was $1 too, but again, I'll put the price on the screen. So this is what the foundation looks like. The bottle actually looks really nice. It reminds me of, what's that brand, Ordinary? Yeah, so the kind of aesthetic of it reminds me of that. So yeah, the color seems like it's gonna match nice. I don't know, I haven't pumped it out yet. But yeah, let's see how this goes. I got it in 109 Mocha, and it's a liquid foundation. So let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna pump it directly onto my face. I'm gonna blend it out with my sponge. That's about the amount I'm gonna use, and let's blend this out. I like to blend it onto my finger a little bit first. I don't like to go in straight with the sponge. I think I put way too much foundation on, but it's whatever. Put the rest of my sponge, okay. Oh yeah, so it does not have like any smell at all. The color is, it's looking like super light on camera, but in person, it's very like orangey. It doesn't match me. It looks like orangey Oompa Loompa right now, but on camera, it looks really, really light. So the foundation has no scent, but the color is just a little bit off. That was probably my fault. And granted, there wasn't really many dark shades of foundation on there. It was like, it went from this to like practically like a black shade, so yeah. So the next item is concealer, and this is a lasting correction tape concealer. And the reason why I got this is because it looked like Tarte Shape Tape, just like how this reminded me of Ordinary. This reminded me of like Farsali. These are all trying to dupe something, which is crazy. But this is the lasting correction tape concealer, like, you know, Shape Tape. And I got it in the shade, it doesn't say on the box, let's open it. Oh, I got it in the shade 05 Chai. And I'll actually compare this to my actual Shape Tape for you guys. So as you guys can see, it's trying to be Shape Tape-esque. This is pretty light. This might not look good. You know what? I'm trying to make this makeup look good, but it might not. I might not be able to make it look good, but this is really light. It didn't seem so light on the actual picture, but I figured this might happen. But it's okay. So let me show y'all my actual Shape Tape. Okay, so this is my actual Shape Tape. I use Deep Sand, and this is the fake. So as you guys can see, they tried, but they didn't succeed. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh, it's literally like a pinky, peachy. It looks like this could be a corrector for a lighter skin tone. So, all right. So, oh, okay, so the smell on this, it smells good. It smells like perfume, but granted, I don't want my concealer to smell like perfume. For me personally, I just don't like any really scents in my concealer. I don't like scent in my makeup, period. But if it does, it doesn't really bother me. It does smell good though. Okay, granted, this is too light for me and stuff, but it's blending out quite nice. It's soaking into the skin properly. It's blending out nice. The only thing is that this sets really fast. So I'm gonna spray this with some Fix Plus, like my whole face actually. Because again, I'm trying to make this look as best as possible, and I don't want literally concealer streaks on my face. All right, so the concealer update looks bad. It's not sitting on the skin well like I thought. It's actually, the concealer is actually removing off my face every time I blend on it. So I have to add more, and every time I blend on it, the coverage goes away a bit. So it's really not that nice. All right, I'm gonna try using a brush because obviously this sponge thing is not working. So I'm gonna try using my Y6 brush and just really and just really pouncing on top of it and pressing into my skin. Maybe this will help. Okay, so I'll have to say a brush is the way to go with this. For some reason, this formula does not, and I would say the foundation too, does not sit too well with a brush, with a sponge I mean, because it just kept on removing it, and I think it's because it's so like, it's such a dry concealer. So definitely if you do want to get it, use a brush. And I use the Morphe Y6 for this brush. So yeah, now we're gonna set it. So to set my face, I'm gonna use the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder, the Poreless Finish Airbrush Powder. When I saw this, I was like, wait, what? And I know they got the dupes in there, like they flag on there or whatever, but they made this dupe really good because it's not even like they're trying to be the brand. They're literally, you know, being the brand. So it literally says using your favorite It Cosmetics. Like it literally copied everything word for word, which is freaking crazy to me. So yeah, let's try this out. Again, if you guys are gonna try this, do it at your own risk. I do not recommend doing this because you don't know what's going in here, because they put ingredients on the back of these stuff, but they're just copy and pasting from another box, or they're even taking the same box, they're buying it themselves and just putting their product in it. So yeah. So wow, I used to have this powder years ago, but I don't have it anymore, so I can't compare it to anything. But if I remember correctly, this looks really good. The packaging is matte and nice. The stickers on the back. It says Bye Bye Pores, translucent. Looks good. Has the film inside, and that is the product right there. I am like in shock. And then it has a compact with the sponge at the bottom. I'm gonna feel this powder. It actually feels pretty good, but I think the dead giveaway with it is that when you put your finger on it, it feels good, but it's literally pulling up white, which in my case, it's not gonna help me much. It's gonna make this look worse. But the actual Bye Bye Pores one, it doesn't show up like a cast white. It can if you put too much on, but for the most part, it's pretty good at not pulling up like a white shade. So we're gonna set our entire face with this. I'm gonna use a brush, and then I'm gonna go in with the powder and set my under eye. All right, guys, so on the face, this is actually setting translucent. There's no white cast popping up, and it looks, I'm sorry to say, but it looks really good. It honestly does. I'm really shocked. Like, they duped this really well. Like, if someone gave this to me, I would think it was a real thing, honestly. If I didn't buy it off Wish, I would think this was a real thing because this looks good. It's blurring my pores. Literally, it's blurring my pores. That's crazy. It looks really good. It's blurring my pores. It's setting my makeup. It's not putting the cast on my face. Guys, that's crazy. This looks really, really good. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. I'm gonna take a bigger brush and set the rest of my face. It looks good. Wow. I'm like looking at everything up close. I know I look so freaking light right now, but my foundation's just off, but wow. Not too bad, not too bad. This actually looks really good. I wouldn't say go out and buy this, like, you know, buy the regular thing, because you don't know what products they're putting in this, but not too shabby. But this is surprisingly nice. So now I'm gonna go into bronzing. I had to get a loose powder for bronzer because they did not have any powder dark enough, bronzing powder dark enough in a compact. I don't know why I'm sitting back, guys. They didn't have a dark enough powder in a compact for me to bronze with, so I saw they had a darker powder. I haven't looked at it yet, so hopefully it is darker. So this is the Puder loose powder. And yeah, I got this in the shade, I guess I'll see when I open the box. And I don't think this is trying to be another brand, unless there's a brand that looks like this and I don't know. I think this is just literally its own brand. Oh, I got this in the shade number 4. So let's see what this looks like. So it looks like this. And then you twist off the top, and then there's like this little powder puff, which is actually feels pretty decent. The inside of the cap looks a little weird, like it got burnt or something. And we're gonna pop open. So I got the top off, the little sifter off. I'm just gonna apply this back on and shake it upside down to get some powder out. All right, let's see. It doesn't really have a smell to it, so that's nice. The powder is pretty dark. Oh, it looks dark in here. Like, this is what the powder looks like. Let's bring it up close. That's what the powder looks like. It looks like it looks dark. Like, I could bronze with it, but when I swatch it on my hand, it's pulling really light. So this isn't gonna look good. All right. So I'm gonna get my usual bronzing brush. I like to use the Moda Pro brush, Royal and Lanicle Moda Pro brush, and the pointed blush brush. So this one. I'm gonna grab some product off the cap. Oh, I know this is gonna be good. Let's start trying to bronze. It's doing nothing. Actually, no, it's giving like the tiniest bit of shadow, I think. Yeah, it's doing a little something. I'm gonna continue adding this on. It has no scent. It's not really bronzing me like I wanted to, but it is giving me some color, if you guys can see. I really wanted like a really, really dark powder so I could really, really bronze up. But this is actually really misleading because when you swatch it, you think it's gonna be lighter, but it actually is pulling some color, so that's nice. I'm going ham with the bronzing because my skin looks really light, so I'm gonna apply a lot. I'd rather look too dark than too light, in my opinion. Guys, look at the difference. Look at me. I look a little too dark now, but let me tell you, it's fine. It's fine, because now I'd rather look a little dark than too light, because I was looking really scary. So this one isn't actually that bad. I'll actually keep on using this. So yeah. And I really don't think, well, I can't really trust the ingredients because it came out the worst, so I don't know. But I would actually continue using this, so that was really nice. Let's go on to the next product. All right, so the next product I'm gonna go into is highlight. It is the Saucy Lady Cosmetics highlighter. It looks like this. It's this tiny little compact. And let's swatch this. Ooh, it's actually pretty nice. It's really subtle. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand so you guys can see. I'm gonna layer it up a few times. All right, so this is the one with 1 layer, and this is the one with about 3 layers on it. So it's actually pretty nice. I'm actually excited to see what this is gonna look like. Let's see, what should I use to highlight? I want to use a highlight brush that doesn't have any highlighter on it. So, okay, let's use this. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild little highlight brush. And, ooh, wait, hold up a second. This is, you know what this is reminding me of? How it's blending into my skin right now. It's reminding me of my MAC Hyper Real Glow highlighters. These, it's reminding me of this because, not from the color or anything, well, I could probably mix these colors in there too and make it, but the way it's blending into my skin, it looks really silky. Like, it looks like, it's like, not like a highlight from within, but it's not sitting on top of my skin. It looks very glassy and nice. That looks gorgeous. Like, this I'll continue using. This is really cute. And again, I think this is just a brand itself and it's not trying to copy anybody else. I kind of would trust using those more than a brand that they're trying to copy, because those, I don't know what they're putting in there. I'll trust these ones more. But yeah, this is really pretty. Definitely, this is like a 10 out of 10. And again, this was like $1. I'll put the price like that I paid for it and like with tax and everything, whatever they charge on it on top. But this is really pretty. This is like, if you get anything from this video and you want to try anything, definitely try this out. This brand Saucy Lady, because their highlights are beautiful. So that's like a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm really, really shocked. So now let's go to blush. So the blush I'm going to use, this is from the brand Color Mix, and I got it in BO5 Fetching. So this is what it looks like. That's the box. Again, I don't think this is mimicking a brand. Let me know if they are, but I think this is just a brand itself, which again, I trust more than the brands that are mimicking. And if I remember, this color is really pretty. So it looks like this. And you open it up, and this is what the blush looks like. All right, off the back, this is a pretty color, but this does not match what the sticker is. So this is more, this is showing more of like a coral peachy, and the back is showing me more of a burnt orange. So it's fine. I'll still use this color because I like blush colors like this, but if you're hoping for this orangey color, you wouldn't be getting that because the stickers aren't true to color or on the side either. All right, so I'm gonna take my Morphe Y4 brush and I'm gonna dip into this. All right, so there's pigment coming off. Let's see what it looks like on the cheek. Very pretty. Ooh, I like this color. This is pretty. I'm actually like, guys, I'm shocked. Like these, the last like 3 products have been kind of a hit for me. These look actually really nice. Guys, like, come on. I don't look too bad. This looks pretty good, does it not? Unless I'm tripping. And if I'm tripping, let me know. But this looks pretty good, in my opinion. So this brand right here, Foca Lure, I recommend that as well. Like these 3 products right here have been good. Like the powder products have been really hitting for me. Really hitting, so I like that. So for my eyebrows, I'm gonna use this eyebrow pencil by Handalin Eyebrow Pencil. Again, I think this is its own brand as well. And I got this in the color 05 Tea Brown. So it looks like this. It's one of those angled tips, just like that. And then on the other side is a brush. So let's see how this goes. Let's comb my brows up. I think this one is also just its own brand itself, so that's also nice. And let's see how this goes. Actually, let me put it on my hand and see what the texture is like. All right, so it's not creamy like at all. It's actually quite dry. You have to press pretty hard to get some pigment. So let's see how that correlates onto the eye. So this is my brow on the first brow. I don't know why I did my brow so thick today, but I did. So the color is fine. It does not feel heavy on the eyebrow. You just have to press a little bit more on the pencil, which I don't mind. I prefer a pencil that I have to press on harder than a very creamy one, but it feels pretty nice. Like I actually like it. So another product I would actually recommend, and I'm not recommending Wish products now. I mean, go for it at your own risk. But these last few products, they don't seem too freaking shabby to me. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow off camera and then I'll be right back. All right, so both the eyebrows are on. Not too shabby. I like the pencil. I recommend it. So yes to this. Again, the brand is Handle. Y'all can look at the brand and see what that says. So I'm going to carve out my brows now. I'm going to use a mixture of the foundation. I'm gonna do a little pump of the foundation and a little bit of the concealer to carve out my brows, because I'm not about to put this full concealer on my brows because I'll be blending forever and I don't have time for that. And I'm just gonna mix in a bit of the foundation as well so I can get some type of nice highlight shade to put under there. So I got a little mixture on my hand and let's try to carve out these brows. I mixed up a pretty good shade, so that's doing a good job at carving that out. And then I'll bring the rest of the concealer down to my lid, as I usually do. So the eyeshadow primer that I picked up is the Ukonbi Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Primer. This is what it looks like. And I don't think I picked the shade. I think it was just one shade, so let's see what that looks like. Okay, so it's in a squeeze tube like that. And again, I think this is its own brand. I do not think that this was trying to copy another brand. And let's see what this is looking like. So, it comes out white. Okay, it comes out white, but if you blend it out, it gets pretty clear. But when you keep on blending it, it turns into this like cream to powder feel. It's actually pretty cool. So let's put a little bit on our eyelid, like so. And let's see how that goes. I'm just going to blend this out. And I always put concealer on my eyes and then put my eyeshadow primer on. So it usually just mixes in together regardless, which I do not mind. Because it's not like separating it or anything, it's just mixing together, so I don't mind that at all. And then I'm just going to pat it into place. I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow palette that I got. So the eyeshadow palette that I got is the Cosmetics Camadu. So this is what it looks like. They were trying to be the Huda Beauty brand, and they didn't use the brand name, but they tried. They pretty much almost use like the pictures. So when you open this up, it kind of has the same like look of it, and this actually is like foam. This whole thing is foam. And then you open up, there's this plastic covering, and then these are the colors, but this is like light as air because this whole thing is foam. So these are the colors. The colors look actually pretty, and I'm swatching them right now. I just swatched a few and they look like they have a bit of pigment, so this should be interesting. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to see what I can do. All right, so I went to go get these brushes. I got some new brushes that BoxyCharm sent me. These are the Royal & Landical Modus Studio brushes. So I got an 8-piece set of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I dropped one in the bag, my bag, so I'll get it later. But I got an 8-piece set. So I wanted to actually try these out today and see how they work out for me. So I'm gonna go in first with these don't actually have names on it, which is weird because they usually do. But I'm gonna go in with the blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with, I don't know first. Actually, I'm not even gonna do that first. I'm gonna go in first with a little packing brush like this. And I'm gonna go in with the gold shade right here at the bottom. And I'm gonna use that to highlight my brow bone. Guys, not too bad, not too bad. I wish I had the Huda one to show you guys, like it compared, but I don't have that one. I don't have the green one. All I have is the orangey bronze one. So that's what the brow bone's looking like. Looks pretty good. And now I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna go in with this gray taupey shade into my crease and see how that turns out. Actually, no, I'm not, because that's gonna be too dark and I don't like that. Actually, guys, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in with the bronzer that I use, because I want a good transition color, because I want this eye look to look actually good. So I'm gonna go in with the bronzer, and I'm gonna sweep that into my crease. There we go. And give me some warm color. I'm not doing nothing too crazy. I'm just going to do a basic color all over the lid. But I would like a decently nice transition. So I want this to look good. So I have that bronzer put into my crease now and it looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna go in with this green shade in the corner, this teal green one with the same brush. This has a little bit of fallout, so be careful of that if you choose to get it. And I'm just going to pop that color right into my crease. So far the shadows are blending really good on top of the eyeshadow primer. And the colors, they're not too pigmented, but they're giving me color, so I'm not mad at it at all. And it kind of looks like the more I blend, the more the color's coming off, so I'm gonna try not to overblend too much. So that's what that looks like. It kind of looks really muddy, doesn't it? It looks pretty muddy. That doesn't look good. That does not look good. So I'm not a fan of these shadows. They swatch nice, but on the eye, they look really muddy. And they're actually pretty patchy. So that could be either the eyeshadow primer or the actual eyeshadows, or a combination of both. So I'm just gonna stop blending because it's just gonna get worse than what it already is. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go in, so much fallout. I'm gonna go in with this light green shade at the top, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. All right, so that one has like no pigment. All right, let's try to use a glitter. I'm gonna use this teal glitter in the corner right here. All right, so far nothing's showing up. So before I get frustrated, actually I'm not even gonna get frustrated. I don't know why I said that. I'm gonna take a little bit of the concealer. I'm gonna put this on my lid, and we're going to try to give it some type of base to stick onto. We're gonna give it a fighting chance. I'm actually just gonna try to do a cut crease with this concealer. All right, so I got myself a little quick cut crease right there with the concealer. It actually worked pretty well for that. And I'm going to use a small brush. And I don't even know what I'm gonna pack on the lid. I'm going to try, I don't even know what's gonna be good. They both look pretty bad. Okay, I'm gonna try using this gold shade right here. Ooh, wow, that just literally crumbled, guys, just crumbled. So I'm gonna try packing on. It's not even showing up on the brush. I'm gonna try spraying the brush with a little Fix Plus, because this isn't looking too well. All right, that's the best I'm gonna get. So I'm just gonna keep on packing on this green glitter. Green eyeshadow, I mean. I'm getting a lot of fallout on my cheeks. So I'm getting color payoff finally, but I'm having to build this up a lot. So gotta have some patience. And then right next to that green, I'm gonna go in with this middle green right here. And I'm gonna put this on the end. This is a glittery dark green. All right, so that looks okay. And then I'm gonna go back in with the blending brush, and I'm gonna go back in with that green, and I'm going to tap it on the outside of the eye so we can blend that line and it doesn't look too harsh. I'm pretty much just gonna press, because I realized when I actually try to blend, the color gets muddy. As you can see, I just pressed it in, and the color's showing up a little bit more better, so when I blend, it gets muddy. So I'm just gonna press the color in, And yeah, too much. So I'm gonna do my bottom lash line really quickly. I'm not gonna do nothing too crazy because I just don't feel like it. I'm going to mix these two colors, the two darkest glittery shades, and I'm going to smoke out the bottom. Be careful that this doesn't get in your eye because you do not know where this makeup, like the ingredients of this makeup. And then I'm just going to take the little fluffy brush, put some of the teal green on it, this one, and I'm just going to blend it out at the bottom. Alrighty, so we're gonna go into mascara next. So for mascara, I got this new triple XL volume microfiber mascara. I got this one because this reminded me of the L'Oreal one that I got when I was like super young. I used to get this one. They still make it. I think one side was purple and one side was the other one, but they have a black and white one too. So this reminded me of it. So the step one side gives length, that's like the primer, and then the black side is extra volume. But this brand is called, it's called L'Oreal, you know, like an L like L'Oreal, but it's L'Oreal, so you guys see what I mean. So I'm gonna go in with the white side first. So there it is. It has a scent. It smells like faintly like paint. It looks very goopy. So use at your own risk. Ew! Literally, look at this, guys. Look at this. Hold on. Ew. Okay. So I'm gonna put this on my top lashes. Alright, and now I'm gonna use the black side. The white side didn't lengthen too much. It just put a coat of white on my lashes. It didn't really lengthen. But we're gonna use the black side now, and this one's supposed to add volume. So, ew, this is even goopier. Oh my god, guys. Look at this. Oh my god. That's so gross. Disgusting. So, ew. Let's put this on now. Has the same smell, like a kind of like a faint paint smell. This is giving me absolutely no volume. If anything, my eyelashes look smaller, and I feel like it's weighing it down because the product is so goopy. So yeah. 100% don't recommend. Whatever this goop is though, it is very black. It's probably like freaking tar or something. Okay, so mascara is on now to one of my favorite parts, the eyelashes. I've already been using these eyelashes for a while now because I love them. Let me show you the eyelashes. So these are the eyelashes that I got from Wish. I've already used some of these a few times. I've cut them up. I love these. So these are from the brand LDIANER. They look a little rough in the packaging because I've already used them a few times. I've used a few. So that's what they look like. Let me hold these at the top. All right, so these are what they look like. They're very, very pretty, very flirty. I've gotten so many compliments on these since I've worn them. So I'm just gonna use a pre-cut pair. I'm gonna use the short strip right here because I actually cut those in half. And I did not get eyelash glue from Wish because I think that was like the line I will not cross, because eyelash glue sometimes can get in my eye, and I don't want a Wish glue to get in my eye and it freaking blinds me, so no. All right, so I put the lashes on. I just cut some side pieces and I put them at the end so it just flares out my eyes a bit more and they look cool, I think. So now we're gonna go on to lips. Actually, before we go on to lips, I'm gonna set my face. So for setting spray, I tried the Forera, and that's the same brand as the foundation. So this is the Forera Do Me Rose Water Priming Setting Mist. And yeah, so that you can set and prime your face with this. And I got the gold, dark goldy color. So that's what that looks like. It looks like they just pretty much probably put water, rose scent, and pigment in here. That's what usually makes this swirly color, is just some pigment, so it's nothing special. I think I saw this from a different brand too. So I think they're duping this from another brand. So I think this whole brand is just dupes. Let's see. So the scent is okay. Let's spray this on my face. It actually smells really bad, actually. So, setting sprays on. It does illuminate your skin. I think so. It does give your face a nice illuminator, but if you like this, literally just do the same thing. Put some pigment. You can literally just put some pigment in some water, and add some glycerin to it, and there you go. You got your priming setting spray with a little bit of illuminator to it. So you can make this yourself, because you don't know what they put in this type of stuff. The scent is actually making my stomach sick, so I wouldn't use that again. But yeah. So far, I think my base looks pretty nice. I think I did a pretty decent job. And now we're gonna go into lips. So last but not least, lips. So I got this set. It came in like this. And this is, I got a nude. Came with a lip liner and lipstick. So this is, the brand is called Nice Face. And I got the lip liner in 05. And I think this is a liquid lip if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a liquid lip. I got the liquid lip in 23 Mood, and I'm actually excited for this. I think it's gonna look pretty cute. That's what the lip liner looks like. It's like a mauvey pinky shade, and then this is what the liquid lip looks like. Looks just like that. So I'm excited to see what this is gonna look like. Ooh, I need some lip balm because this is a dryer pencil.